Hey guys, welcome back. It's me, Devaraj, and today I want to talk a bit more about the Bioenergetics Online Training Academy. And essentially, the main course that I'm creating at the moment is called Bioenergetics, The Journey. It's a 52-week journey of discovery. And today I'm just going to talk a little bit about what it is, what you need to commit to, what you'll get from it, what the content modules include, and the price and all that kind of thing. So stay tuned. I've made a few notes because it's quite a lot of stuff, so I hope you don't mind me reading from a sheet every now and again. But essentially, I've been running this channel 3 or 4 years on bioenergetics, and a lot of people have been asking me, okay, great, Devraj, you got like 60 videos and different postures up and all sorts of, amazing stuff about bio, but where do I start? How do I move forwards with it? I need a course, I need something to guide me. And so my intention here was to create that, basically to create a 52-week, a year-long course, and we'll be traveling all the way through the body. Pretty much every muscle group we'll be getting into. And you will come out of this course really understanding where your own personal body is holding and how to release it. And if you complete this whole year, which will be challenging, it will be a challenge at times, absolutely. It'll be a real journey that you can take. But if you do complete it, then I guarantee you will know so much more about your body and how it holds stress and how to release it and how to release the past. You will find a way, not that you will find, you will know how you can basically load up by doing bioenergetics on positivity, on energy, on resilience, so that you can have the life you really want. I see so many people underachieving in life, and even guys who come to me, they want to go towards the positive, but their body is holding them back in the sense that there's so much stored stuff in their system. And when you look online, like I follow a lot of guys on YouTube and I'm buddies with some of them are quite big stars out there, and they've got an amazing energy and they're out there really going for it. What you will see with a lot of them is that they have cleared the stuff out. Either it's just happened by some, they were just lucky in some way and it just shifted. Tony Robbins, great example, did a bit of neuro-linguistic programming. His whole body woke up and he became this amazing dynamic speaker. And that's the same for some of these YouTube guys. It's really the truth. I'm not going to name a load of names, but they may not have had to work so hard for it. But make no mistake, anyone can do that. Anyone can do that, but you need to open up the muscle system of the body, clear the old stuff out, and get yourself into this space where you can just really believe in yourself and move forwards. Because that is your natural space. It's just blocks, trauma, conditioning that's holding us back. And this journey will progressively remove that and start to leave you able to really go forwards in life and believe in yourself and have the energy and resilience to do so. And practically what it will look like is that each week that you stay subscribed to the course, you will get 2 videos. The first one will be an introductory video where I will explain the posture that we're going to be doing that week, or a combination of postures or workout or whatever it is, so that you'll really, have a chance to really see it, how your body's supposed to be, the little nuances that you need to remember when you're in the posture. And also the psychological significance, how this posture will help, what kind of stuff it starts to move, how it's useful for you. And the idea is, that's the introductory video, and then you'll have a workout video. And the workout video will be me doing the postures and also guiding you through it. Part of it I'll do and part of it I'll guide, so that you can just put the video on and follow along, basically. And you'll need to do that video 7 times before you can move on to the next week. So if you're really up for it, you can do it once a day. I don't invite, you can do the workout video 2 or 3 times in a day if you want to. There's nothing wrong with that. But you need to do it 7 times on separate days before you can move on. That's important for your own development. That's important. So I know a lot of people that follow me, they're young guys and they want to charge to the finishing line. I was like that. I can still be like that sometimes, but when you're working with the body, you need to be prepared to take quite a long, slow, progressive, constant and consistent campaign, and then you will get results. It's not like something you're doing with your mind where you can sometimes charge to the finish line. In addition, if you've signed up, because there's two versions of the course. One is nearly all video content, and the other is the same video content, but with theoretical written theory modules. For those of you who are interested in body-mind stuff, you're interested in the underlying theory and history of bioenergetics, how it applies to like depression, anxiety, how it applies to low self-esteem, how it applies to achievement, all sorts of interesting stuff. Mental health and all sorts of stuff you can learn. And I've written a lot of modules. So there'll be a second version of it called Bioenergetics: The Journey with theory modules, which will cost a little bit more, but you'll get each month a theory module to do and a little examination, multiple choice examination to complete before you can move on to the next. So what else will you get apart from the video tuition? But you get a video each day. What else will you get? You will also get access to a members area, which is essentially a large forum that I'm creating, where only people who are actually on the bioenergetics, the journey, either the theoretical with theory or video one, can basically get access to. And there you can communicate a bit about your journey. You can ask for advice from me. You can share what's going on with others and meet other people who are on this journey. And of course, if you need any technical assistance with the website or anything like that, you can get that there as well. And you can ask me questions and also just interact with each other, in a positive and supportive way, of course. In addition to that, I'm also going to host at least once a month a group sharing on Zoom, the computer and phone app where you can have online discussions and meetings. So if you're subscribed to the journey, then you will get a link and a time, which I'll do it so that it can be available to Americans. I'm living in the UK and Europe, but I'll do it at a time when anyone in Europe and America, and hopefully some Asians, if you're there, you can join in. And on that, you'll get a chance to share for at least a few minutes how you're doing. You can actually see the other people who are on this training. It gives a little bit of extra support. Because, working with bio is deep. There'll be times when you're really up for it. There'll be times when you really don't want to do it. And the more kind of peer stuff that we have going on, the more it will support you to get to the end and come through this journey shining. Something else people are asking me now, is it new content? Yes, it's all new content. I'm not going to be using a lot of videos that I've obviously made hundreds of videos on my channel. None of those will be being used. Now, some of the postures, of course, will be the same, but it will all be brought together. I'll be making all new videos and it will all be formatted so that it's done in a series. Each week you get your intro video and you get your workout video, which you need to complete 7 times before you move on to the next week. So it'll all be new stuff. The great thing also about bioenergetics, something I love about this is that it's like a leveler. I was talking earlier about guys like Tony Robbins who can just stand up there and just be, totally awesome on stage. And the reality is, if you work at yourself, you will be able to, if that's your ambition. You will be able to too. It's not really to do with your thinking and the stuff going on in your prefrontal cortex and all of this kind of ego stuff. It's how much holding is in your body. That's the final factor. And so bioenergetics is a great level. It doesn't matter if you're tall or you're short, if you're overweight or if you're skinny, whether you feel good about yourself or whether you feel really crap about yourself, whether you got money or whether you got no money, whether you've got a big studio to do it in or if you can only do it in a little corner of your bedroom, makes no difference. As long as you've got a bit of loose clothing and a little bit of space, like 10 foot by 10 foot, it does not matter where you are. It makes no difference. It's a great leveler. You could be in prison, with a little bit of space in your cell, and you could complete this journey and come out shining and be the best person in whatever space you're in. Really, it's true. It's a great leveler. And if you follow it daily, your life is going to change. There'll be difficult times and there'll be easy times. There'll be times when you come out of a workout feeling like, wow, I really just let something go there, massive. I can't wait to do it again. And there'll be times when it's like, oh, nothing's happening. I don't want to do this. And your mind is coming on you, and you just need to keep going with it. But the bottom line with bio is that, it's working underneath the thinking mind. It's improving you from underneath. From all the substrata of stuff that's going on in your brain and your body, it's cleaning that out. It's like defragmenting your whole body, getting rid of all the stored up old gunge so you can be clear, so you can be open, so you can really appreciate being alive and live your vision. Find your vision and live it. Something else I want to say with this thing is, with this course is like, don't be in too much of a hurry. I speak quite fast at times. I like to charge out into the world and do things. My mind is like that. But I have to rein myself in, and when I'm working with my body or other people's bodies, I can't be in a hurry because the body does not really work like that. So don't be desperate to try and jump a few weeks ahead or find the one video that's going to just clear everything out. It does not work like that. You will not make the course with that kind of attitude. With this kind of thing, slow and steady wins the day. And then, when you're out in the world, you can charge around and do whatever you like. But when you're working with your body in bioenergetics, you need to be quite grounded in your attitude. Even if you're not yet grounded, have a grounded attitude. Okay, I've got my daily workout. I'm going to do my daily workout. And if you've still got spare time, you can do it again. But you need to do it on 7 different days. It's not going to work if you keep jumping ahead further into the series and trying to find, I want to do this one and not that one. I want to do this one today. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. You have to train yourself out of that attitude. And when you train yourself out of that attitude, that will give you a healthy behavior that will sustain you throughout life. This is a deep course. This is not a little thing. This is a deep course. Let's have a little, okay, your commitment, your commitment. Basically, you need to be ready, ideally, to do 1 session of bioenergetics once a day. Also, if that's too much, 5 days a week is fine, but no less. So I would not recommend, you can sign up and do less and take it slower. It's okay, but my recommendation is try to make sure you can do 5 days a week, 1 session, 5 days a week. The sessions will start at around 25 to 30 minutes each, and we will work up. When we get to like 6 months in, we'll be moving up to more like 40, 45 a lot of the time. And towards the end, there may be some 1 hour sessions, so you will need to make time for that. But I would not worry too much about this right now. Your mind might be thinking, I'm just kind of anticipating, maybe your mind's like, whoa, 1 hour a day, no way could I do that. If you go 9 months through this course, you will be up for it and you will find a way. I guarantee it. I absolutely guarantee it. You'll also need to allow yourself a little bit of downtime after the workout. 5-10 minutes will be good to start with, where you can just breathe and feel your body and appreciate what's going on inside your body. Because as you get much more in contact with your body, you actually will start to really enjoy just relaxing, just feeling your body. You'll feel all these pleasurable sensations going on inside that maybe you've never even noticed before were there. You've bit too much stuff repressed, and it's like meditation, and that also will really stabilize you for a day so that you can stretch out during the day and really live your vision. Where will the videos be shot is something someone's asking. I'm planning to shoot a lot of them in my flat or one of the 2 places I live. I may also use a studio at times, but I'm not going to be using, it'll be mostly me. It will not be lots of super good looking models doing the bio, I'm afraid. It'll be mostly me explaining it and mostly me doing it. And that is enough. That is enough. You don't need so many fancy bells and whistles with this kind of thing. What's far more important is that you develop dedication. Sometimes I see out in the world, people go to yoga, I go to yoga stuff, and they got all the right gear. They spent hundreds of pounds on all this Lululemon stuff or whatever it is, but they can't really commit and get deep inside their body. Stuff like your clothing, stuff like the area where you're doing it, these are peripherals. Make no mistake, don't be fooled by a lot of bullshit out there. These are peripherals. What really matters is you, your body, your attitude, and feeling inside, breathing and sticking with it. And even if you're coming from a background of zero money, I've trained people who've got like 50p to their name, that's like 60 cents in euros or dollars, and they start to move up. They start to move up, because it comes down to your attitude and if you really want it. So videos are going to be shot around here because you will be mostly doing it in your flat and it's just the same. I may at times make use of a studio down the road that I hire for workshops as well. Okay. That's pretty much it. I think, the price, of course, everyone's waiting for that. The price will start at, if you want to sign up for the whole 12 months, it'll be a one fee of £500. That's UK pounds, and that's roughly €600 or $650 for the whole year, 52 weeks. And also you will be able to come in at a monthly subscription of £50 a month, which is essentially about €60 or $65 a month, a calendar month that will apply. And so if you do, if you're up for it, or you really want to challenge yourself and sign up for the whole year, then you will be saving about, £100, something like that. Is that correct? Should be better at mathematics. I think that's correct. You'll be saving about £100 or, 110, 150, €110, $115. That'll be the price. And then the final question people have been asking me, what happens when I've complete? Well, you will get a completion certificate from me, personally signed. And if you complete the whole thing, I will personally send it off to you wherever you are in the world by normal mail at my own cost, because I'm so excited if guys come to the end of this course, which will be a full-on journey into yourself. And after that, I will be looking, during this year when we've got going, at the possibilities of doing a second year, or what's appropriate. Is there a way, for example, many people are keen to become therapists or trainers with bioenergetics, but you initially need to do at least a year of working with your own body. That's a prerequisite for me. I've been in this game 20 years. I started doing therapy 20 years ago, and I've been running workshops for the last decade. And I'm actually moving a little bit away from just therapy and working with people and their issues, more into helping people who want to step up and be successful in life. It's a different way of presenting it. But I am looking at the idea of doing a bioenergetics trainer course after this, if you've completed the first year, to be actually to learn how to be a trainer, to lead stuff. To be a therapist is deeper stuff. It's deeper. There are very few bioenergetic therapy trainings going on in the world these days. There may be actually zero at the moment. I'm not sure what the Bioenergetics Institute is up to. I know some guys in South America stopped theirs because they realized you needed too much. You needed so much time to work with this stuff because it can go so deep. Initially, you need to do a year working daily, or at least 5 days a week, to get yourself into a space where you could maybe be a trainer. And by a trainer, I mean someone who can support people who want to step up, who can lead classes, who can do one-to-ones, working with the stuff. And I will look at doing a second year course for that, which may include some time where you need to come to the UK or wherever we're working and do some course there. I don't know. I'm still looking at it. It may be possible to do it online. But the 52-week journey, you can do entirely online. And I'm busy creating the support that you will need, like I said, with the forum and with these Zoom sharings. Okay, guys, I think I've covered pretty much everything I wanted to talk about. So thanks for tuning in. I hope you're stoked about it as I am, and you're up for bioenergetics, the journey, because I don't know anything on the planet that is like this. No one is trying to do this online. Bioenergetics previously has only been kind of used mostly as a kind of deep therapy work for people who are into this, mostly in Latin America and Southern Europe. And I'm taking it out of that realm, so are some other people, and bringing it much more into the West, into North America, into Europe, into Asia, and starting to use it as a step-up tool for people who want to be successful in life. That doesn't just mean making money, but people who really want to have a great life and feel good about themselves. So in December, we will be starting. I don't know the exact date yet. I'm still working with some techie stuff, but it's coming. Videos are coming, and it will all be online in December, and you will have the chance to sign up. Thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to supporting you with Bioenergetics, the journey. I will be here for you every step of the way, and super up for it. I speak to you guys later.